Jean Greer here at Stylish Fireplaces, introducing you to the Dimplex Aura Optimyst insert. This is Optimyst, so what's happening here is that tap water is being turned into a fine mist and then light is hitting it from below to create the flame effect. I currently have it set so that all of the RGB colors are rotating and you can see the full breadth of the colors available. There is a natural setting and you can certainly leave it there if your focus is just to have the most natural looking flame. As with previous generations of Optimyst, you always have that, but these newer versions have RGB color available, and so you can let those colors rotate or you can set your particular favorite. This is shown as a single-sided unit in this particular display case. However, there is glass at the sides, so I could set this up as a three-sided bay window fireplace, or I could have an L shape with either end exposed and the front exposed. So there are different ways that you can set this up. We're showing it here as a single-sided insert. This is an insert, Optimyst insert, that does not require a plumbing line, and in fact it is not able to be plumbed. It is refilled manually. That white front is a drawer, and I can open that up, and my water bottle is inside here. I would take that out, refill it at the tap, and then put it back into the reservoir to continue feeding the flame effect. That is a great feature to have in condos and any other situation where a water line just isn't practical or possible. That is a bit of a headache for some installations where you just can't run a plumbing line to get water to some of the other Optimyst units. This insert was designed to be refilled manually, and it has that very convenient drawer. The drawer front that's provided is white, but like some of your other appliances, like a dishwasher, for instance, that panel can be replaced with something that would match your millwork or match your interior. That does not have to remain there. You can replace that white panel. So I love that feature that you can customize this completely to blend in with whatever your design requires. If the white works for you, then by all means you can leave it in place. You've seen the flames here. They're coming up through the logs. The log set is included. The logs are fixed, so I'm not able to reposition those logs. They are very natural looking logs, nicely molded and nicely set up to accent the flames and to make it look much more like a wood burning fireplace. This does have an integrated heater. The heater is thermostat controlled. I don't have to have the heater on to have the flames running as with any electric fireplace, but there is a heater here if I need it. The remote, to me, looks much more like a television remote. So there are very few buttons, there's a display screen, and then the arrows take you from one menu item to another. I much relate that to my TV remote as opposed to some of the previous generations of fireplace remotes. It's not maybe as intuitive as a remote that has all the little symbols showing me what to push, but the screen is showing you all the symbols. And there's also an app available with this Dimplex Optimyst insert. If you're using the app, you can't use the remote and vice versa. When you're using the app or the remote, the other is disabled. So you choose which one you prefer to work with. You do get the hang of it rather quickly. It is very much like a TV remote, which we're all getting used to regardless. And the app is very visual, so many people prefer to have it set up on the app. This is the Aura insert. There is a smaller version called Revive. You can find all of the product details at stylishfireplaces.ca. You can look through our grouping by style, which has all of the water vapor fireplaces together, or you can look by brand and look under Dimplex for Aura and Revive.